Mr. Condison. This is Jollywood, Jamaica. I'm here on Jollywood TV, on Jollywood Jamaica Facebook page, and I'm talking to Mr. Douglas Prout, director and actor, right?
That's correct.
Director and actor. But you're into the acting, you're into directing too.
Of recent, yes.
Of recent. Douglas just won Best Director in for this year's 2011 Actor Award.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. All the best to your viewers.
Thank you very much. All right, Douglas, for the ones who don't know, how long have you been in business?
Interesting question, because especially since this Actor Boy success, a lot of people see me as a director. What they don't know is that long before the directing began, I was actually an actor.
Wow.
I did my first bit of acting while in high school, Cornwall College. Big up all the Cornwallians and Western Jamaica. But I did my first bit of acting in high school, and then when I went to Teachers College, same place in Western Jamaica, and I did my first commercial theatre piece.
You were a teacher also?
Yes, I was a teacher for a good 4 years. I did my first bit of acting at Fairfield Theatre, just opened in 75, and I did something in 76, a play called The Bamboo Clump, directed by
Bamboo
Clump. Yes, a Trinidadian writer. It was directed by James Brighton, who just wrote the award-winning White Witch that we worked on together.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
We have a long connection. So my acting started there in 76, and I've been doing a play every year since then until now. So that's a long time. So that's 30
Every year
years.
you're doing an acting play in the role of directing?
Well, I've been acting consistently since 1975-76, but in 86 I started directing, and I've still been acting. In fact, it's only about 2 years now that I have been involved in a play. I did Hurricane Lovers with Delia Harris, great friend of mine.
Yes, big up Delia.
Yeah man, love her can't done. Johnny Daly directed me in that, and one night I couldn't remember my lines. The very last night, we did nearly 20 shows, and the last night I just dried on stage, my eyes popping out, and I'm looking at Delia.
You free?
Full house, audience, and I don't know where I am, I don't know my name.
You see, it happens to everybody.
Everybody. So I made a decision, you know what, let me leave the acting thing alone. I can't remember the line. So I haven't done anything since Hurricane Lovers in Montego Bay, where, that's about 2-3 years ago. But I still have a recurring role on CVM's The Blackburns of Royal Palm. But I don't do much acting anymore. I did Uptown Bangarang 1 and 2 with Basil Dawkins, great director, Jeffrey Anderson Gunter. But from Basil asked me to direct 3 years ago, Which Way's Out. Then I did For Better or Worse, that I also got the award Best Director for.
You won the last year?
Yeah, so it's 2 years in a row Best Director. So I'm very humbled and proud of that achievement. So I do mostly directing now in Western Jamaica at my base, Fairfield Theatre, and also in Kingston.
So that's your base in
yeah man,
where is that?
Fairfield Theatre is just in a little district outside of Montego Bay called Fairfield.
Okay.
And we're proud of our achievements there. Quietly, it's the only purpose-built theatre, fully equipped little theatre, 175 seats, outside of Kingston. Nice little place. It's old, but it put on good work.
All right. Can you remember your first play? I think you mentioned
Bamboo Clump, that was the first acting. The first directing was 10 years later, Trevor Rowan play called School's Out. School's Out. I did that with, there were like 2 doctors, 2 lawyers, and a teacher in it. So I was a little insecure about the caliber who I had to direct. But you see, they might have been more academically qualified, but they didn't have my experience as a theatre person. So they were all new to theatre. So I managed to pull it off, and from then I've been consistently directing and learning, and even now, since 86 to now, 20 odd years of directing, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to improve my craft. For real.
All right, we're going to stick up in right here. We're going to take our first break. So this is Jollywood Jamaica on Jollywood. This is Jollywood TV on Jollywood Jamaica Facebook. My name again is KANHAI CONDISON. I'm here with Mr. Douglas Prout, director/actor. Welcome back again to Jollywood TV on Jollywood Jamaica Facebook page. My name again is KANHAI CONDISON. I'm here with Mr. Douglas Prout, director/actor. Alright then, any actors, actresses out here like to work with? Or you haven't worked with?
I've been fortunate, I've been blessed. I've worked with I've worked with a lot of great talents here in Kingston and also Montego Bay. I think locally, as far as a new person with tremendous talent and blessing is Tisha Duncan. Never worked with Tisha, would love to.
Oh, yeah?
She's tremendously gifted and blessed. I mean,
and she was also co-host.
Right. So I'm hoping that collaboration should come sometime. But I've been fortunate. I've worked with Leonie Forbes, Faye Ellington, Ruth Hoshing.
All the big names.
Yes, and a lot of upcoming names too. So it's been a great ride, and I just look forward to continue to do quality work.
Really, so how does it work now? How do you get in contact with the actors then? Is there a go-to person, or is a situation where you approach the actor and say, listen, I'm doing this new play coming up?
Right. Great question. It depends on two things. If I'm the producer, like for White Witch, I was part of the production team, so I looked around, did my research and called who I would like, and had an open casting session and invited persons.
Oh yeah, you had a casting session?
Yes, man, we had a casting session, and then we had they had to do singing some pieces and audition, so we did that. But I think when a producer has decided on what the play they want to do, they have an idea what kind of character, what it look like, what it sound like, what his experience or his range is like. So I get calls every now and then to be an actor in certain things, and then I have to be selective. My schedule, do I want to do that? Can I find the time?
Alright, we're asking, so where you at now? Is the acting thing kind of on the back burner for a while?
Yes,
yes. It all depends on if you get a decent something kind of grab you take.
Correct, yeah. I think the acting isn't forefront now. As I said, I have a recurring role on CBM, on the Blackburns. But I'm not really considered as an actor right now. My own thoughts. My career is kind of turning elsewhere. I'm looking at actor development. I want to develop young talent in Western Jamaica. So I'm working as a development person, a recruiter, acting coach, a mentor. So I'm helping to have a whole new assembly line of young talent coming forward. And you saw a lot of them in White Witch. So that's what I have earmarked for myself to do. So that's why I don't act so much anymore. I am really directing and trying to develop a future generation.
Yes, we need that. We need that. All right then, good. Touch on a little something else then. What about would you do movies as a director?
Yeah, as a director.
Yeah, if somebody said, well, I have a little project, man, sir.
That would be great. That would be great. I haven't gone into that sphere yet, but I'm always open for new things, for discoveries, for new ground. So it's very important to me to develop my career and to learn. So that is something I'd like to branch into. I have been asked to direct a few commercials for business places in Western Jamaica. So that's the video shoot. So that's new for me, but I'm gonna do some research and. You can't really get anything online now. Just Google and then find out.
You think it'll be that much of a difference? No? Is it that something that because directing the play still in the sense of you do scene and what you know what I'm saying. So would it be that difference of a stretch where I'm saying directing? You think it'll be
some of the same principles will apply, but I think it's a lot. There's film acting is a lot different from stage acting. Yes, it's much more subtle. The stage is very expressive. The eyes popping, the hand is big, but it's much more reserved and controlled for film. So I'd have to make that transition, and the cameras can come right up for close up. They can pan and they can do all that which you can't do for live theater. So there will be some subtle differences, obviously, but I think you're right that it shouldn't be too big a stretch for me to make that adaptation.
No, fully. Alright, we're going to take one more break. This is Jollywood TV and Jollywood Jamaica Facebook page. My name is KANHAI CONDISON. I'm here with Mr. Douglas Prout, director, again, / actor. Welcome back to Jollywood TV and Jollywood Jamaica Facebook page. Once again, my name is KANHAI CONDISON, CEO and founder. I'm here, Mr. Douglas Prout, big director. Yeah, big director with a bit of acting in the background still. Alright, we have touched on, you have talked about your past things and things that you have done so far, and you have gotten your awards. What about the future? How does it look for you, Dougie? What about stuff coming up?
Okay, I think the first thing, believe it or not, is to step back.
Oh yeah?
The amount of respect and humility and pride that I have for the recent success, the unprecedented success of White Witch making such a clean sweep. I think what I need to do now, step back and allow that to settle, stay grounded, recharge the batteries.
Step up for how long? A week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months?
Maybe about 6 months.
6 months?
About 6 months, and I don't want to even think of anything theatrical for the next 6 months.
Nothing for 6 months?
I can do read, I can look at scripts, I can do my own little writing.
Yeah, but nothing in production?
No, I think I need to step
back. That's what you see with it?
I have something running right now in Montego Bay. Me and the chaps like Ashton Cook. That's going to go on until May. So maybe about... sure in the autumn, maybe September, October, I'll look at something again. Basil Dawkins has talked to me about this wonderful script that he wrote years ago, very popular, A Gift for Mom.
A Gift for Mom?
Yes, with Alwyn Scott again, hopefully, and he's one of the best actors alive in the Caribbean right now. He's fabulous, so talented. So that's a thought, but I need to recharge.
Welcome back to Jollywood TV on Jollywood Jamaica Facebook page. Once again, my name is KANHAI Condison. I'm here with Mr. Douglas Prout, acclaimed director, big director and actor. We have this thing here, Jollywood production called SCARE. It's an acronym for Start Creating and Redirecting Dreams. It's where we invite an actor, producer, or director to talk about the future generation. My thing is that not everybody wants to be a sports personality, not everybody wants to do music. What about the ones who want to get into sports? You already said that you want to have this program that develop all these things.
Right.
So, from your point of view as a director, you know, any advice for young directors out there who want to, you know, people who are thinking about getting into directing?
Appreciate the question. I think this is very important venture. I like the idea, the initiative that you're doing, and I commend you for it. Continue, love it, and I love the acronym SCARE. Nice. Youth represent the future, so it's so important that young people get an insight into development and get opportunities. Now, you don't become a director overnight. You have to do a lot of research. You have to learn from the older heads. Be very observant, watch, move within the circle of persons who are accomplished, to see what you can pick up. Do a lot of observation. You have to have observation skills. Watch a lot of work, critique them in your own way, ask questions, go online, read, get books. I have my own personal library on directing, even though I've been directing for over 20 years. I still try to read and learn. Watch a lot of work. Never stop learning. When you're closed, then you're going to become irrelevant. So it's so important to remain humble enough to want to continue to develop and sharpen your skills. Try to learn from others, learn vicariously. You might not learn everything yourself. You can look around, you ask questions, sit at the feet of the greats. But just be observant and be willing to invest in yourself. And understand that this is not an overnight success. It takes time, perseverance, alright? So be patient and take your time and pay your dues. And if you stay focused, persevere, you're going to become a success.
You hear that? Stay focused and persevere, you'll become a success. Thank you very much, Douglas.
Pleasure, man. Anytime. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And again, you'll see somebody else right here on the couch on Jollywood TV and Jollywood Jamaica Facebook page.